Bad news. It is being reported that part of the delay in the fight you all want to see, undisputed, Errol Spence, Terence Crawford, has been from Terence Crawford's side in terms of trying to find out if Crawford is still aligned with notorious gangster Daniel Kinahan. That's what I want to talk about in this video.
Talks have been agonizingly long. We've learned from two sources very close to the situation that one of the issues that dragged this thing out for as long as it did had to do with Terence Crawford's ties to alleged Irish drug cartel leader Daniel Kinahan. PBC had...
It says one of the issues from two sources that dragged this thing on had something to do with his arrangement and
ties to alleged Irish drug cartel leader Daniel Kinahan. PBC head and Spence advisor Al Heyman wanted absolute assurance, insisted upon absolute assurance that Kinahan had no financial involvement in the fight. For good reason. We know that the U.S. Treasury has an intense focus on Kinahan.
What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I am back with some more boxing. We are on the road to 300K, 300,000 subscribers. I can't thank you guys enough. You know, who knew that we would get here, but we're right there. So make sure you guys hit that QR code right there. You can use your phone. I made it real simple for you. Scan that QR code, subscribe to the channel. We are almost to, a goal of mine. And then, it's onwards and upwards. Now, the clip you heard from the beginning was from Fight Hype. As always, link in the description. That was Lance Pugmire, who was giving a debriefing, if you will, based on his sources. He said he talked to two sources, and one of the key components and issues that strung out the fight and its announcement between Errol and Crawford is they wanted assurance that Crawford was not working with Daniel Kinahan. Now, y'all already know I'm the best in the business. I've told y'all that, and I showed y'all that. Shazam! Oh my gosh. See how easy it is for me, man? I make boxing look good. I make it look pretty. So this is a video that I've done over a month ago. And, you guys can read. Unbeaten Omaha boxing talent Terence Crawford will be in violation of U.S. law if he continues to work with manager advisor Daniel Kinahan, says Bob Arum. And Bob Arum, in true Bob fashion, kind of threw him under the bus and says, I don't know if they're still working together. And if they are, it will be in violation of U.S. law. So these are serious infractions and serious things. And now you heard it from at least this reporter, Lance Pugmire. He's saying he's heard from his sources that was one of the sticking points. They have to make sure that Daniel Kinahan in no way, shape, form, or fashion has anything to do with the making or delivery of this fight. Now, if you actually followed my channel, none of this would be a subscribe, or if you subscribe, none of it would be a shock to you. So you see several videos, and I post this on the screen so you guys can see that I'm diligent in my work. Terence Crawford at least was with Daniel Kinahan. If Terence Crawford continues to be with Daniel Kinahan, bad news, Terence Crawford exposed Daniel Kinahan, right? So I've already made several videos on this topic, and now you're hearing it from a different source. They're saying the same thing. So is Crawford with Daniel Kinahan now? I don't know, and hopefully not. And it sounds like from the thing. So let me back this train up a little bit. For those that don't know, just type in Daniel Kinahan and see what pops up. But I will give you this Easter egg. Daniel Kinahan is a reported Irish gangster who's on the lam, and they're currently looking for him. And earlier this year, the U.S. Treasury, they came out with a bounty. So basically him, his brother, his dad, they put money on their head. There's $5 million bounty per person. That's 3 people times 5 times 3, 15. $15 million at least for the information that leads to the apprehension and I'm assuming conviction of the three involved, right? So the U.S. Treasury got involved. He's listed on the narco terrorist list, meaning he can't travel to America. This is Tyson Fury's advisor. And, you know, in boxing circles, it was said that Terence Crawford also, before he got out of the Top Rank deal, he flew to Dubai and created a situation and started some type of partnership. And that's what I've talked about in other videos. Bob Arum was saying so first of all, it's not even speculation. I have the videos saved, you know, in playlists and whatnot, where Bob Arum says that he received a letter. And this is what I talked about in some of these videos you see right here. But Bob Arum, who was promoting Crawford for the last decade, basically, you know, we all know of Crawford, who he is from really his work with Top Rank, because he hasn't fought as a free agent yet. You know what I mean? And Bob Arum admits that he received a letter from Team Crawford suggesting that he was with Daniel Kinahan and Daniel Kinahan was his advisor. So it's no longer just in boxing circles and a rumor. You have the former promoter who has placed Crawford, you know, in a partnership or in bed in the proverbial sense, right? In bed with Daniel Kinahan, right? And then now to have this interview from Lance Pugmire, or this video, and he's saying one of the big hurdles is they had to ensure he was not involved, because you have to understand, whether be it Spence Crawford is on Showtime, whether it's on, you know, Fox, these are U.S. Showtime's owned by CBS, Fox. These are big companies in the U.S. They're not trying to have their business, you know, investigated by the feds or seized or money earned from the fight in any way, shape, or form to make a Errol Spence Crawford fight. They're not trying to jeopardize it by working with somebody who has sanctions on them. It's just common sense. Like, the spot is hot, if you will, right? Just imagine if your friend was on the run from the feds and then he said, hey, let me spend the night with you and hide out. There's a term, it's called, you know, abating and, you know, harboring a fugitive. So you would be in trouble if it was found out that you were harboring a fugitive. So it's the same thing. Nobody wants to be involved. I mean, even you see these DV cases with athletes where they put hands on their girl and stuff. You get a drop from the team. If you're on the cover of Madden or 2K, they're dropping you. Nobody wants to be involved with negativity that's going to hurt their business and, you know, maybe topple their business. So this was always a weird, and I've stated the same thing, this was always a weird decision for Crawford, who was about to be a free agent, to have flown to Dubai and started an arrangement before he got out of the Top Rank situation to have Daniel Kinahan as his advisor, you know, when he could have just went to Al Heyman as a free agent in PBC, and then none of this would be the case, you know. And I've said this and then I stand on it. It's a weird business decision when you're about to become a free agent. Why tie yourself up? Now, granted, Terence Crawford did not know that there was going to be sanctions put on Daniel Kinahan, but there were enough rumors going around where that move was always questionable. So let me know what you guys think. But according to Lance Pugmire, boxing reporter, this is one of the hurdles that has taken so long for this fight. I know people are pointing the finger and blame game and blaming Spence or blaming Crawford, but this is coming from a boxing reporter and his source, and this is what they're saying. Let me know how I did in the video. Hit the QR code, subscribe to the channel. Introducing Super Thanks. Right here on the official Boxing Ego YouTube. Super Thanks allows you, the viewers, to show a little bit of extra gratitude, which enables me as a full-time content creator to push out the content you need in the world of boxing. Underneath all the videos, you will see a heart with a $sign in it. You can enter any amount that you find suitable as a super thanks. A brand new, interactive, and colorful way to get your comments highlighted and noticed by not only myself, but other people on the YouTube platform. Super thanks, a unique and cool way to show and applaud us full-time content creators. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Super thanks. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description, customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster. We work.